Hello and welcome to another video. My name is Boxiest, and today we are going to continue the What If series. What if events had gone differently? And in this What If, we're going to change the history of Cobra Kai. What if Daniel never competed at the All Valley tournament during the events of the Karate Kid 3? So in this timeline, Kreese would still go to Terry Silver, and Terry Silver would still want to get revenge on Mr. Miyagi and Daniel, and the events of Karate Kid 3 would still carry on. Terry Silver would still hire Mike Barnes, and Mike Barnes would still intimidate Daniel. He would still force him to sign up for the All Valley tournament. Mr. Miyagi would be in disagreement, and he wouldn't want to train Daniel. So Daniel would still go to Terry Silver in this timeline, and he would still start training him, and those events would stay the same. Daniel would start learning offense, but eventually Daniel would realize that Cobra Kai was turning him into a violent person. So Daniel would want to go break things up with Terry Silver, but Terry Silver would still reveal his master plan. Terry Silver would want Daniel to compete, and he would tell Daniel that he either fights one fight for one day, or he fights every day for the rest of his life. But this is when Mr. Miyagi would show up, and he would save Daniel, and those events would stay the same. Mr. Miyagi would agree to train Daniel to defend Daniel's honor, but in this timeline, Daniel would be more afraid of Mike Barnes, Terry Silver, and Kreese, and he wouldn't want to face them. Mr. Miyagi would tell Daniel, win or lose it doesn't matter, as long as he doesn't lose to fear. But Daniel would be too afraid, and the night of the All Valley, Daniel wouldn't show up. Kreese and Terry Silver would be surprised, and they would make fun of Daniel. So without Daniel at the All Valley tournament, Mike Barnes would easily win, and he would be the All Valley champion. After the tournament, Mike Barnes, Snake, and Dennis would go to Mr. Miyagi's Little Trees, and they would trash the rest of the shop. So Mr. Miyagi's Little Trees would be forced to shut down, because they wouldn't have enough money to repair all the damages. Cobra Kai would reopen, and they would start to get many more students. Mike Barnes would own 50% of the Cobra Kai dojo, and he would start teaching the students the way of the fist, along with a couple other styles that he knows. Mike Barnes, Snake, and Dennis would continue to mess with Daniel. Daniel would try fighting back, but Mike Barnes would easily defeat him. They would also mess with Jessica. Snake and Dennis would even torch Daniel's car. Daniel would be devastated, and they would continue messing with Daniel. Eventually Daniel would have enough, and he would go to the Cobra Kai dojo, and he would beg them to stop. But Terry Silver wouldn't want to back down, and he would say that he brought this on himself. Terry Silver would start to pour more funding into Cobra Kai, and he would open up various Cobra Kai dojos, but he would still want to continue to make Daniel's life terrible. But Kreese would tell Terry Silver that he thought Daniel had enough, but Terry Silver would say that he wasn't going to stop there, and that he was going to make Daniel suffer. Terry Silver would hire some people to burn down Mr. Miyagi's house, so Mr. Miyagi would have no choice but to move back to Okinawa, and Daniel would be forced to move back with his mom, so he would go back to New Jersey. And over the next few months, Cobra Kai would continue to expand. Johnny would eventually find out that Cobra Kai was back, so he would want to go visit the original Cobra Kai dojo. Johnny would be surprised to see Kreese training a new generation of Cobra Kai. Kreese would be happy to see Johnny, and he would want to invite him to rejoin Cobra Kai, but Johnny still wouldn't want anything to do with Kreese. So Johnny would still leave, and he would continue living his life. Cobra Kai would continue to expand and grow over the years, and that is where I'm going to end this What If. Thank you guys for watching. What do you guys think would have happened if Daniel never competed at the All Valley tournament during the events of the Karate Kid 3? Let me know in the comments below. YouTube lets me know that the majority of you are not subscribed, so if you guys could subscribe, that would be much appreciated. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure to like this video, subscribe, and turn on post notifications, and I'll see you guys next time.